Shalom, shalom, Yasharallah. Giving all honor and glory, right, to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, Barakatai, the Hawada for the Rakah Kodash, the Hawada for our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Yaquab, the Hawada for this truth, the Hawada for the law, statutes, commandments, and judgments, the Hawada for Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, the Rakah Kodash, the house of King David, the third temple that's being built here in the daughter of Babylon, and where we've been scattered in the four corners and four winds in the earth. The holiday for the house of King David, the holiday for King David who will rule well under Yahweh Shai Mashiach, the holiday for the men that's out there in the highways, the men of David, out there in the highways and the byways, presenting their body a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Abba Yahweh, Abba Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and Mashiach Barakatah. The Howard for the Yaquah, the children of Yasharal Shalom. Another meek servants lesson, a meek servants video. I hope Israel Yasharal that you're preparing yourself as we approach Jacob's trouble. I hope, Yasharala, that you getting built up in the spirit of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatah, Rakakodash, gathering yourself together, seeking out of the book of the Elohim and read. The Most High say, blessed is he or she that read it. I hope you're studying to show yourself approved. I hope you're meditating on the words of Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Mashiach. It's time to be separated from ungodly people, Yahshua. It's time to gather yourself together with the saints. Okay, all hell is fitting to break loose. It's happening in gradualism, but it's happening fast because the Most High say he will shorten the days because no flesh will be saved with Esau, Edom, and these heathens, and 2/3 of you wicked Israelites. And you seeing more closures. And this is the judgment of Abba Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. America, the daughter of Babylon, is done, Israel. There's no bouncing back. There's no bounce back. There's no great again. America getting well. Things will get back better. No, this is it. This is the collapse of an empire, the collapse of a kingdom, the end of an eon, the end of a rulership, the end of Esau kingdom, world, eon, cosmos. This is the end. Okay. All right. The end. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. The elect of Yasharallah, the 144,000. This is what we waiting for. The return of Abba Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Mashiach, our great deliverer, our great redeemer. Watching this, okay, you should be getting excited. 2nd Ezra 6 and 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's, Yaquab's, right? You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans with Indian, Taino, Negro descent by the pedigree, by the seed, the sperm seed of your father. You all your father. It's Numbers 118, right? Hand held first the heel of Esau. representation, right? Genesis 25:25 of Jacob will rule at the end, Israel. Esau will be the last heathen kingdom to rule, the last Gentile nation to rule on the earth before Yahweh Shah set up his kingdom on the earth. For Esau is the end of the world, the end of an eon, the end of an age. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. The end of Rite Aid, the end of Wells Fargo, the end of Bank of America, the end of Target, the end of Walmart, the end of Walgreens, the end of McDonald's, the end of Burger King, the end of Jack in the Box, the end of Whole Foods. All these stores are closing. The end of these mom and pops businesses. The end of all these ice cream parlors, Baskin Robbins, Lord's Ice Cream. Everything is closing down. Lucky, Albertson Supermarket, Safeway. Everything is closing. Bankrupt, belly up. Barakatah Abi Yahweh Bashar Bashar Barakatah. Israel, is you seeing this? Is you paying attention? Are you measuring thou the time diligently, Israel? 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. This is what you should be doing in the truth. Because we do these lessons for the house of David. Okay? In this truth, if you in this truth, a repentant Hebrew Israelite from the seed of Jacob, rehearsing the righteous acts, hearing the daughter of Babylon, getting involved. I don't see brothers and sisters getting involved. I hope you're getting involved, Yahshua. I hope you're paying attention. I hope you're calling on the true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah Mashiach. I hope you walking circumspectly in this truth. Measure thou the time diligently in itself. We ain't got long to have these internet. You got a dark night. You got EMP coming, attack. You got all hell finna break loose. That's right. We right around the corner. We telling y'all. Is around the corner. You know, when somebody get lost and they trying to find somewhere, and you say, yeah, go straight, make a right, then turn left, and make right again, you'll see it. You see? It's right around the corner. Or you can go that way, go right, and then right again, straight, and then you can run into it that way. It's right around the corner, Israel. All that we prophesying about is right around the corner. Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest the Most High say part of the signs past, we seeing. You have never seen nothing like this before. 2020 was the end of Babylon. It is on and popping now. Jacob's trouble, guillotine, famine, pestilence, great evil, great debt, mourning around the corner. Digital rights, digitizing you, putting that digital all up in you, right around the corner. Nukes getting let off, right around the corner. Cannibalism, right around the corner. You see, everything is closing down, Israel. You see it. Stop pretending you don't see it. You see it. Things are closing down. The murk in this place is gone. It's gone. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, and if they open, Business hours closed. They close earlier. You see, they close earlier. The place is a mess. Poor customer service. Pay more and get less. And the food is crap. You see, the murk is gone. This is judgment from Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach, for what they have done to the children of Yasharallah. This is judgment. Is you understanding? It's judgment time. Which I have told thee before. Thou shalt what? Thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, that's it on that. So let's check out this clip. Yasharallah, we're going to bring out some more precepts.
CVS and Walgreens are not far behind.
Pharmacy chain Rite filing for bankruptcy. Once the largest drugstore chain in the country, Rite, one of the largest pharmacy chains in the country, has filed for bankruptcy. Last month, the chain announced it was closing stores. Rite is billions of dollars in debt and is also...
They in debt. Billions of dollars in debt. Is you understanding this? In debt. Debt. Let's get that. Let's get that in the Bible, though. Let's get it in the book. Let the Most High speak. Let's go to the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 7. Let's see if that's where I want to go. Habakkuk 2 and 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb, Esau, Edom, to him, your lover, against him, and say, woe to him, talking about the so-called white man, your lover, that increaseth, you see, that which is not his. That's all this man have there. Rob, kill, steal, and destroy, right? John 10 and 10. How long, and to him that laded himself with thick clay. And that thick clay is depth. And the Hebrew is ibatya. Thick clay in the Hebrew language, the Paleo Hebrew, is ibatya. It means D-E-B-T. You see, America is in depth. She through. This whore is through. She broke. She bankrupt. She filed chapter 11. And she finished, Israel. You see, that's what's going on. How you going to get your meds? How you going to get your medication? This is going to cause more debts. The Most High say great evil. Let's get that right quick. A whole lot of people ain't going to be getting a prescription. They don't give a damn if you drop dead, Israel. But this is all judgment from Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Let's get it in the scriptures. Let's get it in the book of the law, man. Let's get the Most High bringing judgment, Israel. Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse number 3. Now is the end come. This is the end of Esau world. For Esau is the end of the world, 2nd Ezra 6 and 8. And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. Esau is the end of the world. So chapter 11 ain't going to be uncommon no more. That's all you're going to hear. Bankruptcy in chapter 11. Store closure. More boarded up buildings. More graffiti. You see? Boarded up buildings, Israel, is done. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee. So the Most High, the one doing it, he's sending his anger upon America, the daughter of Babylon, his whore. Lady Liberty, spiritual Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, Rome, Nineveh, Assyria, Samaria, Egypt, Greece, upon thee, Nineveh, and will judge thee according to thy ways. To thy ways. America is being judged according to thy way. Esau and these heathens and 2/3 of you Hebrew Israelites are being judged according to your ways. and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. This place is filthy and abominable. And my eye shall not spare. And you Eves are abominable. You Jakes are abominable because y'all following the abominations of Esau, Edom, the good old USA. And my eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity. The Most High ain't going to have no pity on you gremlins. 2/3 of you Israelite, you gremlins, you 2/3 club, you Edomites, you Moabites, you Hamites, you Cushites, you Elamites, you Ishmaelites, your Ammonites, your Moabites. You see, you ain't gonna make it. Recompense thy ways upon thee, and thy abomination shall be in the midst of thee. And ye shall know that I am the Elohim Yahweh. So that's how you gonna know it's the Most High that's doing it. We telling you who doing it, who's the corporate. The Most High, the one doing it, Israel. He created the so-called white man for the day of evil. Esau, Edom, Proverbs 16:4. But the Most High is the one ultimately doing it. It's judgment time, right? Thus said the Elohim, in verse 5. Thus said the Elohim Yahweh, and evil, bad times, and evil and only store closures, bankruptcy, and evil and only evil, behold, is come. There you have it.
Facing lawsuits stemming from the opioid crisis.
They are closing hundreds and hundreds of stores in all major cities all throughout America, their employees, and really change the shopping experience to keep themselves profitable. But how are they going to do this? They're going to level the entire economy, the entire shopping experience, and bring it back with this new solution that I'm sure you're not going to like. I don't like it. I'm going to show you factually what's happening.
And the new solution is Revelations 13 and 16. The new solution is going to be the digital rice. That digital CBDC up in ya. The digital oil, the Karak and the Karak. That's the new system they got planned for you. Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls it all. He's the so-called white man, your lover. There go your lover again. Calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, the Karakma, the Karaks, that digital all. In their right hand or in their forehead, Neuralink, right? And that no man might buy or sell. That's why they're shutting it down. So they can rebuild with the digital what? All. Right, Sharoni up in you see? They're going to give you the San Francisco treat. And that no man or woman might buy or sell save he or she that had the mark or the name of the beast. Rome, Esau, Edom, Idumea, Edom, Adawan, your lover. Or the number of his name. You see? Because that's your master, the so-called white man. You trust in the shadow of Egypt, and it shall be your shame, Yasharallah. Let's continue on.
So you can plan in advance so you understand where this world's really going. 2024 and 2025 are going to be unreal. It's going to be unlike anything we've ever experienced before. Please hit the like button. YouTube will share this content to educate the people about what's really going on, and bankruptcy as for the debt load, right? $4 billion in debt this company has. The company, which began in 1962 as a single drugstore in Scranton, Pennsylvania, employs around 45,000 people.
And they can bail them out because they sending billions to Ukraine. They sending billions to Israeli. Showing you that this is all intention. Because all these billions of dollars that they quote unquote in debt of, why they don't print more money and bail them out. Showing you that this is the elite's plan to starve you out, and to a lot of y'all gonna drop from not being able to get y'all prescription. You see? That's what's going on, Yasharallah. A depopulation.
Across more than 2,000 locations. In 2015, it entered the pharmacy benefit manager business, serving as a middleman between insurers and patients, and helps to process prescriptions. It's now planning to sell that business called Elixir in bankruptcy. Now, if you look at what Walmart's doing, with their pharmacy businesses. They are laying off their pharmacists, reducing their hours dramatically, and they're leaning heavily into AI and technology. Think about that. People go to school for 8 years to become a pharmacist.
See, you're going to be digitized. Artificial intelligence up in you. That's what we telling you, Israel. That's what the Most High is telling you. This where they going. This what they taking it to, right? This where we heading. It's all by design, but it's all the will of Yahweh Bashar Mashiach, and it's going to bring Esau to the king of terrors. It's going to bring him to the king of terrors. He's destroying his own system to bring out a new system. And this new system that he want to bring out, where he will have full control of everything on earth, and all the people on the earth going to be his demise. Going to be his demise. It's going to bring him to the king of terror. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Masha. Let's get there. Let's see what that's at. Let's see what that's at. There you go. Let's start at Job 18:7. The Most High say, the steps of his strength shall be straightening, you see, and his own counsel, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, the elites, his own counsel shall cast him down. That's what I was just saying. His own counsel, wanting to come out with the NWO, for there is cast into a net. He's setting the net and the snare and the trap for his own self. For he is cast into a net by his own feet. That's Esau, Edom. You see, the elite bankers, the Rothschilds, the Rockefeller, the DuPont, the Bloomberg, the Gettys, the DuPont, so forth and so on. The 1%. And he walked upon a snare. The grin shall take him by the heel, you see. And the robber shall prevail against him. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. The Most High say, terrors shall make him afraid on every side. You see? On every side. And shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin. Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be what? Rooted out of his tabernacle, his dwelling place. The good old USA is his tabernacle. NATO, EU, wherever these Edomites dwell on the earth, because the earth was given into their hand, right? The rulership, the dominion, the authority. Heaven was given in his hand. Job 9:24. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. In the Bible, in the BLBLE. It's going to bring him to Abi Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Mashiach Barakatah, Kram Yahshua. Let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes 12:4. Start at verse 3. I'm in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse number 3. The Most High say, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, you see. Talking about Esau, Edom, the keeper of the house. They are the keepers of the house. That's what the Most High say. And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease. And the grinder is talking about what? Work. It's talking about employment. Work, labor, the job market, employment for American citizens and throughout the earth. The employment will cease. a lot of layoff. This is all in the Bible. This is recorded in the Bible. This is all in the King James 1611 edition, the book of the law. This is all prophecy to happen. This is prophesied to happen. Chapter 11 was prophesied to happen. Store closures was prophesied to happen. America collapsing was prophesied to happen. To be destroyed was prophesied to happen. To burn by ICBM nuclear missiles in World War III, Revelations 11 and 14, the third war was prophesied to happen. FEMA count prophesied to happen. The mark of the beast prophesied to happen. The Karagma. Guillotine prophesied to happen. You see? Famine prophesied to happen. Cannibalism prophesied to happen in the book of Kings. You see? It's going down, Yasharala. Is you paying attention? In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders seek no more employment, no more work. You being replaced by AI because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkening. It's going to be darker when you're going to look out your window, Israel, through that shutdown, through that EMP attack, when you're in these damn camps. If you even got a damn window, it's going to be darkened. Bad time. Evil and only evil is come. We just read that in the book of Ezekiel 7 and 4. Let's continue on with that clip.
Now AI has taken that job, right? This is where we're headed. And when they say 45,000 people, think about this. This is just one business. There's $2 trillion in corporate debt. So they are trying to restructure $4 billion. There's $2 trillion of debt that has to get restructured next year. Think about how big of a problem we're walking into. All of these very, very debt-ridden companies are going to be walking into this big problem, which is going to equate to massive layoffs. And the big question is, how do people pay mortgages? How do people pay their bills when they have no source of income, right? So it's going to be a real strategy game the next year or so. So really position yourself and look at what's happening so that you can see things clearly. Hit by the pandemic, Rite Aid began. I mean, they were hit by the pandemic, but they were deemed essential. Mom and pop businesses, they were hit. They were the ones that were hit during the pandemic. Rite Aid began a series of debt swaps and pay downs between 2020 and 2022 to try to cut its interest expenses. According to court papers, it was also closed 200 underperforming stores and entered sale-leaseback deals to fund during the Chapter 11 process. Rite Aid reached a deal with lenders for $3.45 billion in financing and entered an agreement to elect her to be acquired. Now, look at Walgreens. 450 locations. They're closing 450 stores. Then, I mean, you look at, just Google it, everything. They're closing stores like every week. Then you look at, another Walgreens, right? They're 9,000 locations. And they're just closing more and more and more and more stores. CVS is closing 10% of all its shops as it moves online amid rampant increase in shoplifting. They're closing 900 stores by the end of next year. 900 stores. And so CVS is set to close hundreds of stores across the country that undergoes a complete retail overhaul.
I hope that this lesson was edifying, giving all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach,
which will see 300 stores close each year, meaning 900 will close by 2024. In the announcement, which has hit headlines again recently amid rampant shoplifting at a chain bosses, they said that they were undergoing new retail footprint strategy. Now, this retail footprint strategy is shocking. But,